experiment about sexuality.
Reproduction?
That's one aspect of it.
I read the biology manuals.
Reading isn't quite the same as feeling. I'd like you to meet someone, Jarod.
You're a girl.
Will you marry me? Never.
They seem to be able to withstand an amazing amount of pain. People find this type of violence funny?
Not people, men.
Why is that?
Nobody knows. You know, the Stooges have been one of the great mysteries between the sexes. Oh, not you two.
I'm sorry, but really, it is pretty funny. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like such a...
Stooge? Hey, mattress brain. The bill's $12.95.
Oh.
These guys have caused enough distractions for one day.
Park Service rangers from all over have joined in the search for Victor Simpkins, an ornithology grad student who vanished in our local mountains. I spoke with Simpkins' mother moments ago.
When I didn't hear from Victor, well, I just thought he was late. But now it's been 5 days. I'm just praying he's okay.
With the storm heading this way, rangers are anxious to find Simpkins before it's too late. Live from the Toluca National Forest, this is David Milkson, Action 15 News.
Okay, here's your...
Thank you, David. In other local advisory.
I need one more body to help sector out Scoville Ridge, B1 through B7. Steep approach, bad underbrush, a lot of slippery shell. Who wants to hump that?
I'm your man.
There are pretenders among us, geniuses with the ability to become anyone they want to be. In 1963, a corporation known as the Center isolated a young pretender named Jarod and exploited his genius for their research. Then one day, their pretender ran away.
You got experience?
Well, I spent a few years in the Army Rangers. I specialized in high mountain work.
Man, you have made to order.
You could say that.
What's your name?
Jarod. Forrest.
All right, people, listen up. Advanced parties went up at dawn. We move out in 30 minutes. Now, this kid's been missing for 5 days, and his mother's very concerned. We are running out of time, so we leave no stones unturned. We're looking for a needle, folks. We haven't even found the haystack.
Forrest. Derek Colby.
Nice to meet you. So had anyone seen Victor Simpkins before he was reported missing?
No one was looking for him. Of course, for the last few days, the boss had me doing paperwork while he got to do all the fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
Stan's been on the north side of the mountain clearing trails, setting charges. Lots of deep ravines, caves, fallen old growth. You take a tumble in that, I don't care if you're Moby Dick, he might not find you.
Sounds like you know the terrain pretty well.
8 years. I came out here on one of those let's expose the urban youth to the great outdoors programs. Funny thing is, it worked. I love the Bronx, but this is home now.
So, Forrest, where did you do your mountain training?
In the mountains, mostly.
Yeah, no, seriously, where were you stationed? Fort Lewis?
You were in the Army, too.
15 years. You ever come across a Sergeant Tripcheck? The ranger instructor at Benny.
Sounds familiar.
He's lying, Stan. He's really one of the Stooges.
You two know each other?
We ran into each other once.
Is she a ranger?
No. She's a volunteer. She runs a little outfitting place a few miles down the road. I wouldn't get any ideas. She keeps mostly to herself.
Stan, just got word from the advance team. They found Simpkins base camp.
We'll split into teams of 2 and fan across the mountain. I want everyone to report in at 30-minute intervals. Where's Forrest?
Disturbance in the Force?
The Force?
Obi-Wan Kenobi? Star Wars?
The satellite missile defense system?
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to imagine what kind of person Victor is. And who would want to spend months in isolation on purpose?
Somebody who's trying to find himself.
In the middle of the wilderness?
Sometimes you have to get lost before you can find yourself.
Mrs. Simpkins? Hi, I'm Jarod Forrest. I was wondering if I might ask you some questions about your son.
Anything to help.
Is Victor right-handed or left-handed?
He's right-handed.
I noticed that he had many books on predatory birds.
He's been out here for months documenting the nesting patterns of eagles. He's loved them since he was a little boy. He used to sit out in front of his tent and watch them all day. He's the only family I have.
Don't worry. We'll find him.
We won't leave the mountain until we do.
This way, Mrs. Simpkins.
So who am I paired with, Stan?
Mo.
You look confused.
I am confused. Victor had been out here for months, yet there was no sign of a refuse pile or latrine.
Meaning?
I don't know. Just another piece of the puzzle.
You strange stooge, Mo. What about the left-hand, right-hand stuff?
Well, Victor's eyeglasses were on the left-hand side of his sleeping bag. Seems kind of awkward for a right-handed man.
This way. Jarod?
Somebody's covered their tracks by brushing over them. We head up that way. didn't mean to startle you.
Oh, that's okay. I'll live. About 2 weeks less, but I'll live.
Hi, I'm Jarod, and this is Nia.
Bob. Sorry, Jarod. You startled me. Can't shake the hand of a man who just startled me. I have to wait till the next time I see you.
Are you hiding from someone, Bob?
Hiding? I'm looking.
Oh, you're with the search party.
Search party? They got a search party to find Bob?
I thought you were Bob.
I am Bob, Big Bob. Looking for Little Bob. He's my partner.
Oh, we're looking for a student.
His camp was about 3 miles west. Brown hair, about 5'11".
Don't know him. Don't know his camp. I ain't seen nothing.
Should we alert someone about Little Bob?
Oh, you don't want to get my partner mad. I seen him go into a bar and tear it up from one end to the other.
How will we know him if we find him?
Oh, you don't want to find him. He don't like strangers. Truth be told, he don't like anybody. Bad storm coming. Bad one.
And before the Rangers?
Test pilot, thoracic surgeon, lieutenant commander on a destroyer, the usual. And what did you do before you became an outfitter?
Astronaut, Olympic skater, Nobel Prize winner, the usual. What's that over there?
It's a carabiner. I'm going to get it. No climber would leave that behind.
Be careful. You don't know this cliffs. It's dangerous.
Relax. I was a Sherpa on Mount Everest once. Really.
Be careful.
These markings are fresh. Looks like it's only a few days old.
That's Victor's mark. Orange tape. The Inuit sign for eagle. He said anybody could use their initials. He's an experienced climber. He wouldn't leave his equipment behind unless...
Listen, the sun rises at 6:35. You deploy here from K4 to KE just below the cliff. And I want everyone here at 5:45. There's a cold front moving through in the next 48 hours.
Will my son be able to survive?
Your son is an experienced climber. He may be cold and he may be hungry, but people have survived worse. I know he's out there somewhere, worrying about you too.
Everybody, get some sleep. We head out the crack of dawn.
Hey, Kobe, where's the nearest motel?
It's about 100 miles. And when you get there, you'll wish it was another 100.
I've got a spare room. Grab your gear. I'll wait for you outside.
Man, there must have been some search up there today. Senorita Iceberg invites you over for a slumber party? You are in.
In where?
Couch is old, and except for a spring or two in your back, it's comfortable.
sure it will be fine. The Casa Rosada. You're Argentinian. Is this you with your parents?
Not too many gringos know about the Argentinian White House. I'm impressed. Is that everything?
I travel light.
On the run?
Some days. I do a lot of consulting work.
Take off your shirt? Why didn't you say it was so bad?
I guess I didn't realize it.
I'll try to leave some hot water for you. Okay?
You're a girl. My name is Jarod. What's your name? Miss Parker.
Shower's all yours. Sleep well.
You too.
The Sydney.
It's me. I need to talk to you. About women.
Why is that?
Because I met one.
You're watching The Pretender on NBC.
No! Mami! Ayúdame, mami! ¡No quiero! ¡No quiero desaparecer! ¡No quiero! ¡No quiero!
It's okay. You're safe. It's me. I need to talk to you about women.
Why is that?
Because I met one.
Tell me more.
I've been around hundreds of women since I left, but I never experienced with them what I feel with the one I just met.
Tell me about your feelings.
I have a hard time focusing when I'm near her, and if we happen to touch, my heart rate, my blood pressure, even my breathing becomes erratic.
Frankenboy has a girlfriend.
It's chemical, Jarod.
Chemical?
The feelings you're having, they're driven by your body's response to an external stimulus. In this case, a woman.
Tonight, when she came out of the shower.
There. What are you doing?
Well, that's where the radio in the background is clearest. A little presto changeo, and maybe we can filter it out and figure out the song.
I didn't hear any radio. I would like to hear the rest of the tape. Maybe there's a clue you might have missed.
Now, if Victor Simpkins went down there, he had to go through an area between this cliff face and the river. Anybody find anything? We're on Channel 9. All right, let's move out. Quickly.
Yeah, all right.
We found Simpkins' carabiner here, right?
Yes. Why? We're still with you?
Why cross a cliff that dangerous? And you can hike around it.
Maybe he just got the urge. People don't always plan things.
No. I guess they don't.
Thanks for being there last night.
What did you mean? When you said, I don't want to disappear.
I said that?
Twice. In Spanish.
You must have misunderstood me.
Hablo español muy bien.
I said, here's the tape copy you wanted. Of Jared's conversation.
Are you still here?
No.
You're afraid of me, aren't you?
No.
You were yesterday. I could tell.
I was nervous. You have soft skin.
You didn't even touch me.
Yes, I did. In here. Hold out your hand like this. Can you feel it? What's your name? Your first name.
So let me get this straight. They were called the Three Stooges, but there were actually four.
With Shemp. 5 if you count Joe Besser, though a lot of people don't. And 6 if you include Curly Joe Durita. But he wasn't even funny in Spanish.
Now, was Larry one of the brothers?
No, Mo, Curly, and what?
Thought I heard something.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I can't shake your hand just yet.
This is the second time you've seen me.
Except you just walked between 2 pine trees. Ain't never gonna happen.
Did you find your partner?
No, I gotta keep checking on my crop even without him.
Checking on your crop?
Yeah. Now I gotta do little Bob's job, too.
Is he sick?
Nerves. Had the shakes ever since that plane buzzed him last Friday. And then the dynamite, oh, that just about put him over the top.
Someone was setting up dynamite out here?
Yeah, Ranger Conrad was clearing the trail of some old stumps.
Sector 4, come in.
Forrest here.
I found Victor Simpkins' pack about a quarter-mile downstream from the cliff, lodging some debris along the riverbank. Simpkins' tracks led right to the water. I'm guessing he got hurt in a fall from the cliff, made it to the water, passed out or slipped and fell in.
Well, if he didn't drown, he's somewhere downriver. Or in the Pacific.
Oh, my God. Are you calling off the search for my son?
No, ma'am. I'm shifting personnel and oversight to the Animal County Sheriff's Department, who's got direct supervision of the river from here to the coast. Now, listen. I'm calling Sheriff Hanson. He's a good man. He'll do whatever he can to help find Victor. Come with me for a second.
He's got enough gear and food to climb for days.
He was documenting the nesting patterns of eagles.
There's nothing here to write on. It doesn't make sense. This camp, this carabiner, this backpack.
But what does it mean?
Someone wants the search for Victor to go downstream.
You're not going, are you?
No. He's still on this mountain.
Did anybody hear me?
Jarod, Apollo 1 simulation.
The first warning is a flash. As a spark ignites the pure oxygen in the capsule. I try to flee, but I can't. I'm strapped in. I know the escape procedure, but the fire, it's too hot. It comes into our airlines. I try not to breathe, but it's too late. I can't open the hatch. I can't open the hatch. It's too hot. I can't think. No one can get to us. We can't be saved. I'm burning! I'm burning!
Jarod, I'm here. It's all right.
No one could save him. It wasn't possible.
Try not to use all the hot water.
Is that boy you?
I know it's crazy, but I can explain.
We all have scars.
How much longer, bros?
Hard to say. At first, I thought the song from Jared's phone call was I Shot the Sheriff, but then I refiltered it and realized it was Bongo in the Jungle.
How much longer, bros?
Well, between BMIs and ASCAP's computer base of playlists, it could be some time. But then as soon as we get a hit and we find the station, I've programmed the computer to call here. Then, we're in business.
Why in business? How much longer? Wake up.
I think I've got it.
We've been climbing for 9 hours. You want to tell me what we're looking for?
That.
This was Victor's camp. The force is with you. How did you know?
Something always bothered me about Simpkins' base camp. Camp was way too low on the mountain to observe the nesting patterns of eagles, because they always nest at the highest point.
What the hell is that?
The plane that scared little Bob. Pilot's dead. There was a bullet in his head.
Oh, my God.
Found traces of narcotics in the back. I found this.
Deliver you drugs, pick up your money.
And you don't file a flight plan with a run like this, so if your plane crashes...
No one looks for you.
Somebody was up here. There's two sets of footprints. But they both come from different directions. Then one chases the other. That way. He heard the crash. Came down here. He just wanted to help. He saw the murder. He's running. He's running for his life.
Victor Simpkins. And who was chasing him?
Who was blowing up stumps when Bob heard the plane?
Conrad.
Conrad. He's leading the search.
What were you... How did you...
Trust in the Force, young Jedi. I saw your laser disc last night.
Those prints head down to Box Canyon.
We'll start that way tomorrow. I hope Victor Simpkins is under some kind of cover tonight. Because if he's not, he's not going to make it. Neither are we. Unless we find some shelter.
I know a place.
Why didn't you tell me? What? Get out. Let him alone. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah.
Morons.
I need to talk to you about women. About women. About women.
You know, girls mature faster than boys.
home-cooked meal.
So I'm told. When I was a child, I was taken. At least I think I was taken by these people who raised me. They made me do things. Things that hurt. Never told anybody before. I want to tell you. I don't know who I am.
You're Jarod. And you're here with me.
How old were you when you left Argentina?
13.
Was it because of the Guerra Sucia? I saw the scars on your back.
I was 8. They came and took us for no reason at all. My father published a newspaper. My mother met him when she was a reporter. But she hadn't worked for years. She was too busy raising me. He woke us up in the middle of the night. I could hear my mother screaming, cursing at them. Never heard her swear like that before. They took us to this place. This horrible place. I never saw them again. They beat me. They
I'm sorry.
They wanted me to lie about my parents. That they hated the generals, had plotted against them. I wouldn't lie. Finally, they let me go. They put me with some family. But no one will talk to me about my parents. They had disappeared. Then the generals left. And I came here. I don't know if my parents are dead or alive.
I don't know either.
I miss them very much.
just want to know who I am. I'd stand anything for that.
Is that pig wearing a baseball cap?
There you are. Look at him. All the stress made him lose weight. Shoo, 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 shoo. Come here, you boy.
Is that your pig?
Pig? He's no pig. He's my partner in a burgeoning mushroom empire.
Little Bob.
The one and only.
And your crop would be truffles?
The finest damn nose in these United States. Found the mother lode, too. We could have been rich till someone went and blowed up the old mine shaft where he discovered over a ton of them.
Mine shaft?
Yeah, the one down in Box Canyon. Blowed it the same day that plane flew over. Come here, big boy. Come on.
Footprints. 2 sets.
2 go in, but only 1 comes out.
Conrad chased Victor, trying to silence him. Victor running here to hide. Conrad's running short of time. Decided to blow up the entrance, sealing him in. The force is with me.
Victor! Victor!
Victor!
Victor!
Victor!
Victor! Victor.
Victor.
Victor. It's okay. You're going to be okay.
You're watching The Pretender on NBC.
Miss Parker?
What?
We've traced the song to a small radio station in north central Oregon.
Could you give us red flag?
Toluca National Forest, Ranger Conrad speaking.
Yeah, this is Bob Carsey. Ranger Conrad, I think I found the Simpkins kid.
Where is he? Is he alive?
I couldn't tell. He was trapped behind a rock fall inside the old copper mine in Box Canyon. I could barely make a hole big enough to look in and see.
I'm on my way. Colby, I need you here to coordinate the men and the equipment coming up.
You want me to call his mother?
No. Not till we're sure we have good news. Simpkins. Hey, Simpkins.
Well, it's about time. My legs were starting to cramp up. Kind of like Lazarus. Huh, Conrad?
So, Simpkins okay?
You mean, is he alive? So he can testify against you? You betcha.
So why didn't you just call the police? You're after what's in the plane. Hey, there's a lot more where that came from.
No deal.
Kind of spooky in here, isn't it? Do you think this is what hell is like, Stan? Imagine what it's like to be trapped in here. And no one can hear you screaming.
There's only one way out.
Hey, Conrad. I'd stand back if I were you.
No! Jarod! Don't leave me here, Jarod! Please!
Oh, don't worry. I'll lead the search for you personally.
In a few days.
Jarod! Jarod!
I know how to do many things. But I don't know how to do this.
I know you have to go.
People are looking for me. If I stay, you'd be in danger. You may already be.
I know how to take care of myself. I hope you find what you're looking for.
You've already helped me find a part of it. Adiós. Mi vida.
Have you seen this man?
Yes. He was tall, handsome, little mole on his right eye.
Yes.
He stayed for a few nights. He's gone now.
Did he say where he was going?
No. But he did mention something about love in Argentina.
Do you think he'll come back?
I hope so.
Next, a 2-hour trilogy event. First,
An unusually cruel way to die.
raised to be perfect children.
My children were never taught violence.
They grew up to be perfect killers. They're not listening to Daddy anymore. Then, the hunt for serial killer Jack ends.
No one fires until I give the order.
James Coburn.
You find another way.
A. Martinez.
I think this is the part where we kiss.
Shadow of Angels. A 2-hour profiler. NBC Next.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now the NBC Peacock Room presents a musical tribute to Sally's wedding on Third Rock. Sunday on Third Rock. Thank you. Sally's tying the knot. What?
I'm getting married.
She met some French guy and he's pretty hot. Oui, oui. Sally's in that dress. And what a dress, huh, folks? The sparks are gonna fly. It's a must-see TV wedding on Third Rock from the Sun, NBC Sunday night. Thank you, Mazel Tov.